Yeah, it's streaming. Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Grand Multiliteracy event, which is an event that's centered all around multilingual literacy. In this event, oh, sorry. Okay. So in this event, I had the echo, I had to stop it. In this event, that's all around multilingual literacy. I wanted to include everything possible that we can think of when we think of how to teach our children and students to read and write in their home languages. So I have included 4 parts. The first one is the research. Very important because there are lots of myths out there. So to be able to know what's myth, what's fact, and yeah, so that it gives us a good base to start with. Then practical tips. So like how to introduce our languages, the do's and don'ts, any tips, practical tips that are going to be very relevant to all languages. And then because not all languages are the same, some have challenges that others don't have. I have asked experts in various languages to come and help me. So we're going to have a session English for deep orthography. So this session is for people who want to teach their children English, but also any other language like French that has deep orthography. The same, we're going to have a session on Greek. That's going to be more for if you want to teach your child to read and write in a language that doesn't have the same alphabet as the one in the country you're living in. And yeah, so again, it's applicable to any other language. For example, if you teach your child Bengali and you're living in England, that could be relevant as well. Then we have Arabic because it's a diglossic language. And then Chinese and Japanese, because you have thousands of characters to learn to be able to read fluently. So, and also, sorry, Japanese and Chinese are going to be 2 separate sessions. Japanese has been recorded because I've done the interview in Japanese and I put the subtitles in English. So that's going to be on my channel from tomorrow. And the Chinese session, other sessions are all going to be live because they're going to be conducted in English. All the sessions, by the way, are going to be conducted in English. Yeah, except the Japanese one, but there's English subtitles. And the last thing that's very important is resources. So if you are trying to teach a child, you might have all the theory, but if you don't have resources, it might be a bit more difficult unless you create your own. So we have different speakers who are going to advise resources that could be good. Some are offering them as part of the giveaways. I'm going to talk about the giveaway after. Yeah, so loads in this event that's going to last 3 days from today to Sunday. And so importantly, why did I want to organize this event? So being able to read and write in all our languages can help a lot, not just in the development of our languages, but also at an emotional level, identity level. So it's not just being able to read and write, there is a lot around it. So I wanted to talk about this and to create an event where we would gather everything about multilingual literacy seen from different angles. And also it's important, sorry, that there isn't, oh yeah, sorry, it's important, but there isn't enough information out there. I feel like generally we categorize multilingual literacy as a subtopic of multilingualism, which it is, but because of this, generally the information we can gather is just a bit everywhere. So I wanted to put everything together in this event. And also, this was very important for me because personally, when I grew up, my own multiliteracy journey has been quite challenging with a lot of frustration, etc. So my aim is really to make sure that other children don't have the same journey, that it's more enjoyable and more empowering than what it was when I was a teenager. And so to do all this, I have reached out to different speakers, researchers, experts, and I'm really, really grateful that everyone has answered yes to my invitation to come together and to create this event for families and educators. So also for those of you who don't know me, so I'm Yoshito Darmon Shimamori, because I forgot to say it at the beginning, that's my name. I'm the founder of the Library for Multilinguals, which is a company that I created to create all these resources and to share and diffuse information about multilingual literacy. And my aim is not just to teach children or to help you teach children to read and write in their languages, but to do it in a fun, relevant, and enjoyable way so that ultimately it becomes empowering. And so I do that in various ways. So I'm putting this event, but I'm also an author. So I write books about this. I wrote one for parents. I have 3 that are coming out shortly. That are for preteens and teens. But it's all to help create this enjoyable adventure that multiliteracy is. And as I said before, I grew up bilingual myself. So I have the experience of the child who grows up trying to learn the home language when it's not spoken around. And it wasn't all easy. I know it wasn't easy for others as well. Of course, for some, it went really, really well. But yeah, but because for me, it didn't go that well, I know it didn't go well for others, it's that much more important for me to really help everyone have an enjoyable journey. And yeah, so except being an author, I'm also a teacher. I teach French and Spanish in secondary school in London. And I'm also a parent. So I'm trying to use my teaching knowledge with my my own child experience, my experience as a parent raising multilingual, multiliterate children. Yeah, so I'm trying to put everything together and to give information out there to help parents and educators. So what can you expect from this event? A lot of information. I hope you guessed that. And also, so it's going to be a live event so that you can ask your own question directly to the researchers and experts if you can attend live. But I know it's not the case for everyone. So I'm going to record these sessions, like this one is recorded. It's going to be on my YouTube channel. So you'll be able to watch it later on if you want to. And today we're going to start with Mr. Jacob Huckle, who is a teacher in an international school. And we're going to talk about the benefits of using all our children's languages to benefit their learning. So it's going to be more from a teacher's perspective, but I'm sure even parents are going to get some tips from this session that are going to be useful. Then we're going to carry on with Professor Catherine McBride and talk about dyslexia and multilingualism. I really wanted to have Professor McBride because for different reasons, but one of them is that she has worked with children who have 2 very different languages, which are Chinese and English. And yeah, so also the fact that I learned from her that dyslexic child is not necessarily dyslexic in all their languages. It can be just in one language. So we're going to talk about as well how we learn to read, what are the differences between the languages. So I hope it's going to be very interesting for you too. And then we're going to have Dr. Helen Bialystok to talk about the cognitive benefits of multilingualism. So reading and writing is part of the cognitive side, but there is a lot around. So we're going to open up the discussion to the cognitive benefits in general with Dr. Bialystok. And to finish the day, we're going to have Dr. Nair Ibrahim, and we're going to talk about picture books. And she's a professor in a university where she teaches student teachers to use picture books. That's part of the curriculum. It's not all of that, but that's part of the curriculum. And she's explaining to them how they can use picture books in an effective way to support multilingualism, but also literacy. So we're going to be able to benefit from this knowledge during this session. So I really encourage you to follow these sessions live if you can, or recorded afterwards. And to carry on with the research, we're going to have a renowned professor who is Dr. Jim Cummins, who is going to come up tomorrow to the interview. And we're going to talk about the importance of multilingual literacy. Now, I hope you think it's a good event full of information, but I wanted to put a cherry on top. So with the other speakers, we're organizing a big giveaway. So there'll be books given away, there'll be games. I'm offering also an author visit. So in my author visit, the aim is to explain to children what multilingual is and what it isn't, to bust some myth with the students, to talk about the skills we develop unknowingly, just because we're growing up with multiple languages and cultures, and also how to become a multilingual superhero. So all of this is in the program that I'm going to share with you to show you exactly, but it's in the program. The link is bit.ly/multilingual, bit.ly/multiliteracy events in one word, no capital letters. So let me find, where was it? Let me find, I need to open a new window. I must have closed it. Sorry, so I'm typing bit.ly/multiliteracy event. Okay, and you have the program coming up. So I'm going to share my screen now. This one. Oh, why is it not there? Maybe try again. The technical side of this event is what scares me the most. I hope there won't be any hiccups. Yeah, okay. So you have the program and you have the explanation of the giveaway here. Just to summarize, you need to click on this link or any of the red gift icons. So you can see that there are loads a bit everywhere here. So every time you click on it, you're forwarded to you go onto a Google form. So let's click on this one, and the Google form is going to be for you. Let me make that bigger so you can see it. Okay, so you can enter the giveaway until the 7th of September at 11:59 English time. And so to enter the giveaway, so first you can select everything. By the way, I'm asking if you can give me a feedback on this event. It's the first event I'm organizing, so there'll be things that go right and others that go wrong. So please be indulgent. And but if you could give me some feedback on what you enjoyed, but also anything you would have liked to see in this event, that would be great. And so then you can select all the how to say, all the giveaways you want to enter. So you have the number of the page here. So if you want to enter the sponsors giveaway, you can click as many as you want. So you can click, choose what you want. If you're a school, for example, click the school visit. I'm offering a free author visit. Click, so you can click everything you want. The only thing I'm going to ask you to do, let me stop this, is to, so the only thing you need to do is to attend the sessions, either live or afterwards, so until the 7th of September, October, which is next Saturday. So it gives you a bit more than a week to start entering the giveaway and to comment. So it's just so that you actually watch the videos and you don't just click everything to get everything. Yeah, so the only thing you need to do, so after you have chosen your giveaways, is to submit the form, but also to comment on the videos you're following. Okay, what else did I want to talk about? I think that's it. So I hope you'll enjoy the event that you're going to attend live. If not, if you comment, that would be great. Actually, let me check. I haven't checked at all. Okay. I think no one was following the live. I didn't mention it, so it's a bit normal. Okay, so I see you a bit later and enjoy